What's up YouTube, it's Louis here bringing you this cryptocurrency video on Bitcoin. Sorry I wasn't able to make a video yesterday. In the last few days I've been house hunting, just got accepted, so we're going to be moving in soon. And today I think I won't be able to make too many videos today either because I'm going to be buying stuff for the house. So sorry about that guys, but we know what's going on anyway. We're dipping, we know what we need to do. We need to get back above certain levels because if not, we're going to continue down, and we're just waiting for that now to play out. So on the weekly time frame, if we zoom in here, you can see you lost your 55 weekly EMA. Of course, this is always negative. Don't worry though, we haven't back tested it as resistance. As long as we're above this low down here, of course we would want weekly candle close above the bodies over here, otherwise you'd be printing lower low. But to be honest, as long as it's actually closing with the bodies above that wick, then it's good for continuation. You're still holding this area over here as support, which was previous resistance. Of course, we don't want to back test the 55 weekly EMA with as resistance, otherwise that's your bear market. We know that as a confirmation signal, but we still got a day and a half left. We could pump back up, but not necessarily, because we're already far under. We would need to go up to 43,800. Of course that can happen, but we'll take a look at the closer time frames to see if that's possible basically. So let's look at the daily time frame. You can see we met that 1618. You actually put a lower low than the wick over there. Now the wick has been filled, something that we've been talking about on this channel literally since way back over here, up here. I think when we came up over here, we started getting rejected. I said that we could potentially roll over to this eventually. Then we form one bottom, neckline, second bottom, potentially. Of course, we can roll over more. We did have this ascending triangle with the green lines over here and there. And obviously, if you broke out, we had a target around 60,000, 61,000. But because we broke down out of it, you move that target to the breakdown, which is over here. And so your target now, technically speaking, is down here, the 2.272, roughly 38,500. So that's your target. Of course, you will be rolling down to there unless you invalidate it. To invalidate it, you need to get back above the 786, 46,800, or should we say 47,000. Until you do that, which no signs of that at the moment because we're under the EMAs, that means technically we should be carrying on to our target down below. You were, obviously, as you can see, we had this falling wedge that we've been talking about. I just have the top line over here. And we were respecting it, and then we broke out over here, and you back tested at support, and you came down low. You lost this key structure over here. I think that was your 618. Have a larger fib from here up to there. Measure from here to there. This was your 618. We needed to hold that. Then you created a reversal wave to the 1. So that's why we have these targets down. I'll get you the larger fib right now, just to show you. But the two targets are lining up with the 1618 out of this. Yeah, so look, your 1618 is here at 36,700. The two targets are lining up nicely with that 1414. So that would be my target because that's the descending triangle target. But of course, it can roll over to there. I'm not expecting it to go to 36,000 though, to be honest, guys. But yeah, to invalidate further downside, we need to get back above that white box. Until then, we're going to continue down. Of course, because we met our 1618 target, which is a minimal target out of the fibs, you can actually start heading up. So you need to get above the white box to invalidate further downside. So until then, you can come up to the 1.272 or just roll over from here, really. Your target would be the 2414 down here, but your descending triangle target's here. So if we were to basically get a wick down to here, I would like to see daily candle closes back above 39k basically. So that's the daily time frame. Let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hour, you can see we were respecting that. This is the outside of that falling wedge, the resistance from 69k all the way down to here. So you're holding it as support very nicely, little bounce, feeling the EMA drop. So now you come down, respected this trend line as resistance, now flipped it from support into resistance. Look, it was resistance here, flipped it into support. So same things happen now. Now what should happen is when you get rejected, you should put in a lower low. We've done that. We didn't go lower than the wicks, which is good. So you did go lower with wicks, but not with bodies. Obviously low bodies, but not, this body's not lower than that wick. So there's chances that we could start seeing some upside, which we're seeing now. You can now break this neckline of this double bottom over here, 42,200. If you can break that neckline, we could have a pump all the way to the 20 EMA. when we get here, are we going to get rejected? If we were to come up here, get rejected, we would need to see that now this pink line, descending pink line, act as support again to confirm that this over here, this move over here was a fake out. Potentially that could become some inverted head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder. That's what could happen. That's hopium at the moment though, because we haven't even formed the head. We need to form the shoulder, and then you have to draw the neckline, and the pattern's only valid until you break that neckline of the inverted head and shoulders. My target at the moment of this double bottom is the 20, but if the inverted head and shoulders plays out, my target would be that 55 4-hour EMA. So I hope you're understanding today's video so far. Let's check the RSI compared to the chart. So we got lower lows on the chart. I think we're getting higher lows on the RSI. Let's just double check that. So we got low, yeah, higher low, yeah. So low, wait, let's go to the chart again. Low, lower low, lower low, and then a higher low. So is the bullish divergence now playing out? Because this was your first higher low, and obviously on the RSI it was also a higher low. But this red one here, the red one before, and the red one before on the RSIs are all higher lows. But here it's showing us lower lows, so some hidden bullish divergence basically. Is that now starting to play out? Of course, if we go back to the RSI, let's drag this up a little bit. You can see it's already coming up quite fast. So yeah, once we're above this white box and can confirm that support, confirm this white box is support inside of it, then we should start heading up. You can see you can get rejected by that 50. So are we coming up a bit too fast already on the RSI? Obviously the chart, it's not, but the RSI. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I'm looking, if we do break this neckline, to come to the 20. Of course, we are still in a target downwards, so it wouldn't surprise me if we get rejected by the neckline. That's also a possibility, because the pattern's not valid until you break the neckline. Even once you get above the neckline, the pattern can get invalidated if you lose it. So the neckline must hold a support to see a bounce towards the 20 EMA, where I think we would get rejected and put in a right shoulder. And the target for that inverted head and shoulder, if it does play out, is the 55 EMA. If none of that plays out and get rejected right here, right now, because we are holding it as resistance, and of course expect further dumps to 39,600, 38,500, and 38,200. Perfect, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please smash the like button and help me grow this channel to 1.5k subscribers. Let's do it by the end of this month. I think we can. Hopefully I'm not pushing it too much. But yeah, leave the comments down below what you think is going to happen next with Bitcoin. Just before we end the video, I want to go over to the Fear and Greed Index. Extreme Fear 10. We weren't even here since, let's go to the year. Oh no, that's not going to show too much. Yeah, so we were here back in June, around 10. Yeah, I think it was, yeah. So we're back at the June levels. Amazing to see, look. I think that's the lowest point ever in the Fear and Greed. I can't really get it. Probably like 5 or 6. No, I can't click on it. So now let's check the whale wallet. Let's check that. Look, so the whale, been buying consistently on the 5th, 300 on the 3rd, 400 on the 5th again. 179 on the 7th, which is yesterday, 760, 107, and tonight, last night, well, today basically, 268 Bitcoin. That's what I like to see, consistency. I don't see him selling anything. He hasn't sold in a while. I think he sold by accident once. He sold 1 Bitcoin, yeah, and then he bought it back the same day. So it was literally an accident. But yeah, guys, you need to follow the smart money. And of course, we haven't bought these cryptos for no reason. We bought them because we believe in their long-term performance. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously, like, subscribe, and comment what you think is going to happen next. I'll catch you in the next one, and as always, peace.